Hi everybody, it's Jenna from Jenna's Stitches. Usually I start with what day it is, but I don't know what day I'm putting this up yet. I'm gonna, binge film a bunch of videos right now, and we'll see what order they go up in. But welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. If you like it, please think about liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate that as well. So this video is going to be kind of a collective yarn haul, because of the stores and because I've gotten it in different, I was going to say shipments, but one of them wasn't in a shipment. So, at different times, there we go. That works. So, I've mentioned both in previous videos, and all my commenters are very, very, very nice. So I don't think you would come at me, but don't come at me for buying yarn, because I know I've said quite a few times that I'm working from my stash this year, and I've already had like 4 yarn hauls. But I do have plans for all of this, and I have mentioned that in previous videos, and the stuff that I don't have plans for, I know will get used fairly quickly. So, and I did mention that I was going to buy it anyway. So I did place an order online with Hobby Lobby. Surprisingly, I know after the last order I had with them didn't go too well, but this is all yarn that I didn't need at any certain point in time. I just kind of got some inspiration, and in my head, I know exactly what I want this item to look like. So I ordered the yarn for it, and actually it's a couple items that I'm gonna design. So I know exactly what colors I wanted and exactly what I want it to look like. So I did place that order, because. So, I've had this sitting here for probably a week or so now. But I got some I Love This Cotton and some I Love This Yarn. So I'll show the I Love This Cotton first. So I got 3 different colors. The first one just being black. And I think I already have 2 of these, or like 1.5 in my stash. So I think this is all I will need for what I plan to make with it. So this is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton. If you're not familiar with it, it's a very, very, very nice cotton. Really good for wearables. Colorway is just black. And it is 3.5 ounces, 180 yards, 100% cotton. And they recommend a US I9 5.5 millimeter. I probably would go smaller with this, to be honest. It is a medium number 4. It does say it right there. But it's a pretty thin number 4 in my opinion. I compare it more to a 3, but I know they're cakes of cotton. Is it spun? Whatever the cotton cakes are called are technically 3s, and they are thinner than this. But that's a very thin 4. So I got 2 blacks, and then I got 3 of each of the next colors, and the next one is amethyst. And it's just this pretty purple color. I wouldn't call it amethyst. Amethyst is a darker purple, isn't it? To me, this is like lilac or lavender. But very, very pretty. And then the last thing I got super excited about is this bright citrus. And if you guys aren't aware, purple and green are my favorite colors, and purple and green together are just chef's kiss. So that is why I got them. They didn't have the shade of purple and I Love This Cotton that I wanted. I'm kind of thinking of maybe going to Hobby Lobby store. Probably not anytime soon. I was just there the other day and didn't think about this, but they do have another purple in I Love This Cotton, and I know this is lighter than what it looked like on the website, so maybe the one that I had in my cart instead and changed it with this one because I didn't think it matched the green enough would be okay. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I know there was another shade of purple, but it wasn't exactly what I was going for, and I thought this would look better. So whatever I'm going to be making is going to have all 3 of these colors in it together. And actually there's 2 items that I have in my head that I'm going to make with all of that. And then the rest of it is I love this yarn. And let me pull all that out and you'll see, oh, there's Lucifer. Hi, buddy. You'll see that I kind of had a theme going in my head, so. And Lucifer, my cat, if you're not familiar with him, he's awesome. Come here. This is Lucifer. Has been playing with this yarn since it came in. He is determined to be able to keep one of these yarns because he's bad. And he likes to play with my yarn. But with the I love this yarn portion of the yarn haul here, I got black. So this is I love this yarn in the colorway black. And these are 100% acrylic, 7 ounces, 355 yards. Calls for the same hook size, so USI 9, 5.5 millimeter, and it is a medium number 4. And it's just black. And I got 2 of these. Right? Yes, there's 2 in there. And then I got I love this yarn in the colorway grape. So this is the purple I was going for in the cotton, but they don't have a purple this shade in the cotton. So that's why I went with the amethyst. But like I said, I think that other shade I saw might be closer to this than the amethyst. I think he just stole yarn out of the box. Yep. Well, that gives away the next one. And you can see he's been playing with it. I don't know what his problem is, but he wants this skein of yarn so bad. So I actually got 5 of the grapes. And then, well, he just gave away the next colorway, but I got 5 of this colorway here, which is Limelight. Wow, he's really gotten a hold of this one. So I got 2 black, because I don't really know, based on Lucifer, come on, based on the project that I want to make with the I love this yarn, that I'll need black. I do have a project in my head that will be just green and black, or maybe the purple in there too. I'm not really sure yet. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it with this shipment, or I might have to get more of the Limelight. I would be okay if my whole stash was just these 3 colors, honestly. I could make so much with them. I love them so much. But this is an idea in my head. Actually, again, 2 ideas in my head for these colors. And I do have an idea for this color and black as well. So get out of the box. Don't know when I'm going to get to them, but well, I guess if you watch my channel, you probably know I say it all the time that I have no control. And I like to start projects even when I have a ton of projects already on the go. And it really has been kind of killing me to sit here with this yarn, knowing exactly what I want to make with it and not make it. But I have so many other projects right now that need to get done that it's just kind of sitting there. But I wanted it in the house at least, so that if I had a night where, because there's some times where I just don't want to work on any of the projects I have on the go. Even if it's projects I have to get done, I still sometimes will pick up different yarn and at least start something. Like I had 3 rows of something started for 3 weeks before I touched it again. But sometimes I do that where I don't want to work on any of the projects I already have in the go. So I'll just grab some yarn and start something else. And I may sit it down for a while and never touch it again, but I at least have it started. So that's why I placed the order and I have it here, because I know exactly what I want to make with it. It's just when I'm going to get around to doing it. So that's my Hobby Lobby haul. It's the prettiest box of yarn, in my opinion. I just love it. And I've probably mentioned this in other videos already, because, again, I'm going to film a bunch of videos right now, and I have no clue what order I'm going to put them up in yet. Except today for me is Sunday, and I always do my weekly updates on Sundays. So you'll see that tonight, and I'll probably say it in tonight's video too. But apparently I can't walk into the bathroom with scissors in my hand or 5 inches of my hair gets cut off. I freaking love it a lot. And I've been wanting a haircut for a while, but I don't know. I had no intentions yesterday of cutting my hair off at all. But I was looking at my hair in, what is this called? My phone. And I noticed the back is like really orange compared to the front. So I was just kind of looking at it and thinking about like how I can go about bleaching the back to get it even with the front, or what I'm going to do there. I mean, it's not as noticeable when it's dry, but when it's wet, it literally looks like the back of my hair is like, you can kind of see it there. Like brown with orange over top of it, not pink. And I mean, a lot of it's kind of faded too. I do just need another like lighter bleach job on most of it, but that I think I'll need a heavier one. But either way, so I went into the bathroom to look at it, and I don't even know why I brought scissors in there with me. At this point, I cannot remember what like possessed me to take a pair of scissors, but I do remember like cutting a little tiny piece. Maybe it was uneven. The way my hair was cut the last time I got it cut, which was like a year ago at this point. So when you do this type of haircut, and I know this has nothing to do with yarn, but you're supposed to center part it. And I never center part my hair, but you're supposed to center part it and cut it. That way, if somebody wants to put it on this side or put it on this side, it will still look even. Well, the kid who cut my hair last time, about a year ago, did not. He parted my hair first and then he cut it. So I had to wear it the way he cut it, or it would be completely uneven. So I kind of, oh, sorry. There's yarn fuzz flying around if you saw that, or it might be Lucifer fur. One of the two. I kind of just been cutting pieces throughout the year that were uneven because of the way he cut it. So I think maybe that's why I took the scissors in the bathroom with me yesterday. I'm not really sure. But either way, I cut like 5 inches off. But I really like it. I usually do keep my hair short, pretty short. This was the longest I had it in a very long time before I cut it yesterday. So that's my haircut. But that is not my yarn haul. I almost ended the video, but I haven't shown you everything yet. I didn't confuse myself, but I went on a tangent there and completely forgot I had more yarn to show. So the other night, I had to go to Hobby Lobby. I mentioned that in my video from last Thursday for the Things We're Making Thursday video, the project that we're making for this month. If you haven't heard of that or haven't seen my videos, go check them out. We are on week 3 going into week 4 of Things We're Making Thursday. It's going to be a year-long collab with several other channels, but I mentioned that I needed to get more of one of the colors of yarn because I ran out and I couldn't move on with the project. So we went to Hobby Lobby Friday night, and I just needed one skein of yarn, and I'm already using it, so I'm not going to show it. It's just the light or soft pink that I'm using for the blanket in the collab. But where the Hobby Lobby is that I generally go to, it's on a strip of stores. I mean, any store you could think of, honestly, that is in my area is on that strip. What was I saying? So Hobby Lobby is right there, Joann's is right there, and Michael's is right there. They're all within like a mile of each other, I would say. And Hobby Lobby is the furthest one away, so like we went past all the rest of them, went to Hobby Lobby first, and then backtracked and stopped at the other 2. So I went to all 3 stores the other night. Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby, I only got 1 item so that I could continue that blanket, and I also only got 1 item at Joann's, which is right here. Sorry, I had to continue taking it out of the bag. So I did just grab one of the Lion Brand mandala, however you want to say it, in the colorway Warlock. And I said this in a video quite a while ago. I honestly don't even remember at this point when that was. It might have been like beginning of December, end of November. I got an Ice Yarns order, and Ice Yarns has some cakes right now that are identical to the mandala cakes, and I got 3 packs of the colorway of Ice Yarns that matches this one. So I stopped at Joann's to pick this up so we can do a comparison between the 2 and see if they're you know, the same yarn as I predict that they are, or if there's any differences in them. So you actually might see that video before this one. Again, I'm not sure, but I'm going to film it in just a second. So either you've already seen it if you watch my videos, or you'll see it very soon. It's going to be up sometime this week. So that's all I got from Joann's. Oh, I did get this cup because it was 80% off, I think. My coffee's in it. So, signature coffee, Snickers coffee with Snickers creamer. So good. But this was like 80% off. Of course, there was no original price on it anywhere, but it did end up only being $1. But let me tell you, you know, we've all been saying lately that the price of yarn is getting ridiculous. This was $1. And this is all I bought at Joann's, and it came to $13. How much are these? So we'll talk about that in the comparison video, though. And my coffee is now ice cold. So that leads us to what I got at Michael's. And today's Sunday. I don't know when you guys will be seeing this, so by the time you guys see this, the sale probably will be done. But as of right now, they have buy 3, get 1 free. So of course you have to buy 4. I mean, that's the deal. So, and I did mention this in my last video where I showed the new Karen Blossom Cakes and Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cakes that I would be getting more. The Cinnamon Swirl Cake, specifically the colorway Bay. So I grabbed one. I did only get one. I have 2 from the previous time, like right when they first came out. I think I posted that video last week or the week before. I did get 2 different colorways, but I did get 2 of the cinnamon swirls. I have made a hat out of this since then. You'll see it, actually, you'll see it before this video. So it's in my weekly progress video. I personally just didn't like working with it. This one doesn't feel as scratchy as the other 2, and it just might be me, but there's something about this type of yarn I just don't like working with, because I don't like working with the Hobby, whatever, Horizons either. And I know a lot of people are saying there's really no comparison between the 2. I personally think they're very, very similar to each other than the weight of the yarn. But I didn't like the way it pulled on my hook. The colorways in the one I worked with to make the hat just do not appeal to me now that it's worked up. So I did only grab one of these because I still really love the look of this. So I'm hoping I like it worked up. Like now looking at it closer with my ring light on, this color and this color, they should have done without. But I did get one of the Bay because I do really like the blue and the green together. And then I got 3 of the Blossom Cakes. And I have not worked with the Blossom Cakes yet, other than a little swatch to show it to you guys in the first video where I showed these. But I did grab 2 of this color, which I did mention in that video that I was going to get this because I love it so much. This is the colorway Pink Grapefruit. And I didn't tell you, I do have a yarn review on these. I guess it's a review. It's more of a show and tell type thing. But the Cinnamon Swirl Cakes are a medium number 4, 8 ounces, 407 yards. And then the Karen Blossom Cakes, and again, this is in the colorway Pink Grapefruit, is also a medium number 4. I didn't say this is 100% acrylic. I'm a mess right now. Ever since I sidetracked myself, I can't remember what I'm trying to say. So, 100% acrylic in the Cinnamon Swirl Cakes. These are 61% cotton, 39% acrylic, 8 ounces, 481 yards. And they are so soft. I am probably going to get more. Honestly, the $12.99 price tag is just way too much. It killed me to buy these for, to be honest. So I'll probably wait till, you know, they're going on clearance because they're springtime yarns, or if they have a really good sale or something. Or again, if there's a project where I'm like, oh, I need, you know, Blossom Cakes for it, I'll probably wait. But they are so freaking soft. I love them so much. This is the colorway Pink Grapefruit. This gives me such Enid vibes. If you guys have not watched Wednesday on Netflix, please watch it. It's so good. I want to watch it again so bad, but I've seen the one season like 8 times already. But everybody's obsessed with it right now. And Enid is Wednesday's best friend. And as soon as I saw this colorway, I was like, it's Enid, like through and through. I don't know why. I mean, she loves pink. But it just screamed her to me, and I had to get it. So I got 2 of those. I do kind of have an idea for them. I don't know if 2 will be enough, though. And I don't know if I want to make what I want to make with it, because I already have made 2, and I already have 2 more in, like, my head that I'm going to make before I would even make this one. So do I really need 5 of the same thing? Probably, but we'll see. And then I bought this one because I let my son pick. He came in with me, my older son, and I let him pick between this and the, I think it was the green cake, because there is a blossom cake that's like all green, and there's also one that's all blue. And I remember saying, which of these should I pick? Either this one or one of those 2, and I can't remember if it was the green one or the blue one, but he went with the purple one. He didn't want me to get the pink at all. He was like, just get all purple, but this is the one I wanted. But this is absolutely gorgeous too, and it's actually called Blossoms. So it is a Karen Blossom cake in the colorway Blossoms. But so pretty. I love purple. And again, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this one, but if I don't have enough of this one, I might, because the project I have to make, you have to make into separate parts. I might split it in half and combine it with this. I'm just going to tell you guys, because maybe you can let me know in the comments. So I was thinking a hexagon cardigan. I haven't talked about it a lot. I've kind of talked about it in the comments. And oh wow, this video is already 22 minutes long. I'll hurry up. So that's kind of my plan for the green and purple from Hobby Lobby, is to do a solid granny square meets standard granny square, traditional, I don't really know, type hexagon cardigan, because I've made the actual like granny square looking one, and I'm in the process of making one that I designed that's a solid granny square, which I should be done soon with that. And then I wanted to make like a solid meets granny square type one, which is what the green and purple are going to be. So I was thinking the same thing with this. Would that look good in a cardigan if I did, you know, mostly the pink, but had a couple spots of this purple in there? That's kind of my thought. But again, do I need, you know, 5 cardigans? Because I already have one done. I'm in the process of making another one, and I already have 2 more in my head I want to make. So that would be number 5 if I use these. But I've sidetracked quite a bit in this video. But that is my yarn haul that I've kind of just accumulated over the week, and then what I got the other night while I was out. I'm actually kind of proud of myself that this is all I grabbed at Joann's, because I was in there. I mean, I wasn't in there long at all, but I did see quite a bit of other yarns that I wanted to grab. They have some of the gemstone yarn that I really, really wanted to grab. But again, I'm trying really hard not to buy yarn if I'm not going to use it right away. But like these, all that I just showed you, I know exactly what they are going to be used for. So they are going to be used at some point during this year. So I'm going to stop talking, because again, we're at 24 minutes long, and I'm just going to stop. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.